All right, the headmaster is here. Sit up straight. Are you ready for another day here at the Ale School of Disc Golf? Let's do the roll call. Julia Fors. Kristina Jurčíková. Ida Emilie Nesse. Ida Lehtomäki. So your regular teacher cannot be here today. She's suffering from a bad case of rollaway, but we do have a substitute teacher. Please welcome Kristian Lätt.
Hello, girls. Surprise test today. Let me see if you've done your disc golf homework. All right, girls. For hole 1, we have class of arts. And the first question is, Bob Marley sang, "I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy." What disc golf brand does Marley seem to be into?
I have absolutely no idea.
Okay, girls, do you have the answers?
Yes.
Show them to me. Well, the correct answer is Dynamic Discs. And whoever answered correct gets a reward.
Ooh.
So on this tee, you are allowed to throw both the sheriff and the deputy, or whatever 2 discs you like from the tee, and decide which to continue from.
Ooh, okay.
Good morning, students. This is Headmaster Bålsrød welcoming you to another pop quiz here at the Ale School of Disc Golf. Sit down and pay attention. We will aim for teaching you guys all the important lessons in life as well. No free rides on the Ale School of Disc Golf. There will be a pop quiz for you guys after the round. Back to the action. 6-hole course today, situated on what might be the most beautiful all-wooded course in disc golf. Here we see Ida Lehtomäki. Fades out a little early, but there will be a putt for her up there. Each student has to average a bogey or better through 6 holes, but maybe even more exciting, can they beat the best rated female disc golfer of all time? Look at that beauty from Ida Emilie Nesse. Should be inside the circle. Julia Fors, youngest of the bunch.
Good job.
Good job.
Kristina Jurčíková from Czech Republic, 2-time Czech champion, finds a putt as well.
Okay, who's up first? Go ahead. Execute your shot.
Kristian Lätt, an authority as a player as well as a teacher. Ida Lehtomäki executes her layup. Julia Fors runs it, tap in for par. Kristina, almost finds a sneaky birdie. Handsome single gentleman alert on the left. Janitor Greg sporting a turquoise allværsjakka, a jacket that has you covered in all weathers. Ida Emilie Nesse, 2 times Norwegian champion in disc golf, already at the age of 17, but also holds the European record for most vocals per consonant in her name, with 8 vocals against 6 consonants, tied with the Eastern German record holder Adi Eilime Essen.
Nice putt.
Photographer Greggy Biscuits grabbing a photo for his shrubbery collection. Shrubbery, who you all know, translates to Letto in Finnish. Mäki is hill, as we see Ida Shrubbery Hill Lehtomäki taps in.
Never heard that one before.
And with that, all pars, barbecue, as Ian Anderson would call it, on the first hole.
Okay, girls, we survived the first hole. Everybody took a par. That's not too bad, but I'm hoping to see some birdies from now on. So, next hole is about history, and here's your question. What was the name of the person that created the first disc golf basket? A. Easy E. Sherlock, B. Steady Ed Hedrick, C. Steve O. Headlock. So, do you have your answers now?
Yes.
Show them to me.
Kristian is accepting answers in braille, it seems.
At least one of us is right.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. Well, the correct answer is B. Julia, well done. You have done your homework. So, for this hole, you can pick something else to be your basket or target. It has to be at least half the distance to the pin, and you have to decide this on the tee. White trees are? Or
No, at the Yeah,
I
like-
see it on the ground. So if I land there,
and then you have a
Julia gets the right
bucket.
answer and gets to pick a new shorter target, going for a tree just behind the sweet spot. Could be eagle ball for sure.
so maybe forehand again. Or what do you girls think? Is it a forehand ball?
Kristian is convinced that this is a forehand hole in the rough behind the sweet spot. Ida Nesse, backhand. Looks in bounds, a little long, as she says. Let's see what Kristina can do. Sneaks through. And yeah, perfect.
Good shot.
And let's see if Julia can try to grab an eagle. Seems to have forgotten what tree she picked as her target and makes sure to hit every other tree on the way there.
You can make it work.
I gotta stop talking. Finally, Ida Lehtomäki
There you go. Nice
Beautiful.
shot.
looks to be perfect. Steady Ed Hedrick was the correct answer here, of course, the man who loved frisbees so much that his dying wish was to be cremated and his ashes put into 500 flying discs. A little bit more uplifting, I'd say, than Frederick Bauer, the inventor of the Pringles can, that also chose to get buried in one. Once you pop, you never stop, it seems. Talking about patents, we don't really know who the inventor of the fire hydrant is, because the patent was destroyed in the great US Patent Office fire of 1836. Looks to be parked there, Julia. Kristian
So far.
finds her disc in less of an ideal place. Somehow finds a way up the hill. And there's Julia Fors. Taps in the par.
It's a lot tougher target than a basket, I would assume.
Kristina is cooking right now. Rakastan Rokkiasi, as Ida would have probably said. I love your cooking. Ida Lehtomäki from Petäjävesi, Finland, known for two things now. One of those things being 16 times older than the other, an old church, and a silver medalist in the 2025 World Disc Golf Championships. And knowing Ida is 16, you can have a guess if the old church is 1 year old or 260 something. Ida Amelia with a rough lie on the left as well, finds the Hjalmar stairs, built by Simon and his crew at Ale for Hjalmar Fredriksen, who managed to tumble almost all the way to the Viking Grill from up there a couple of years ago. Can Ida find a birdie? Oh, so close. Kristina also has a chance for birdie here. Gets the first birdie of the day and gets the birdie train rolling for the whole group. Ida Amelia, Nesse. Ida Emilie finds the par. And if you're wondering what colors are in fashion up here in Northern Europe, here you got it. It's the style of the Nintendo All-Stars from Super Soccer 1992. Black.
Okay, girls. We saw one birdie on the last hole. Amazing. I'd love to see more drives like this. Next hole, we have civics and laws. If I am throwing a disc like this, I'm gonna hand this disc to you. You can explore the disc. And the question is, why can you be given a warning and also penalty strokes if you keep using it as it is? Girls, are you ready?
Yes.
Show me your answers.
Ida Lehtomäki auditioning for a part in Baby Driver 2.
Yes. Okay, Julia. Very honest answer. Thank you for that. But the correct answer is that this disc has no marking on it, so you cannot really use it in a tournament setting. It has to be marked. But for those of you who answered correctly, the reward is that you are allowed to break the law, so you can throw OB or hazard and no penalty for that. Yep. I'll accept all of the answers as correct, so you can throw wherever you like.
Thank you.
But you can't, Kristian.
I know! That is so stressful. Like, I should be the one getting the advantage. Because, you know, so I'm like 20 years older than everybody here.
Then you have so much more experience than we do.
Shouldn't we then be getting the advantages?
Yeah.
You don't have to take painkillers or put some cream on your hand before the round. So I remember
Sometimes
what
we do.
life was.
Yeah, how do you know?
Interesting saying hand when she is clearly pointing to her arm there. Kristian, did you know that more than a third of the languages on Earth use the same word for hand and arm? Makes you wonder if Estonian is one of them. Kristina going with a backhand putter. Oh! Almost finds the island ace. Julia looks to go for the same route, or maybe the local left side. Yeah.
Thankfully, hazard or out of bounds is not in play.
Yeah, as Ida says, no hazard or out of bounds in play, so she can play for that spot without a penalty. Here's Ida with her watermelon invader. Goes straight for the basket. And finally, Ida throwing a J, I believe. So close to parking that.
It's a very good line.
Still for birdie, Ida. Can't find it. Julia. Oh! Here's Kristina. Tough stance. Should be safe for par though. And here's Ida Lehtomäki. A lack of concentration maybe. Has quite a rebound. Even great players can miss twice, Ida. I believe it was Cleopatra who married two of her own brothers in a row.
For me. Kristian, can I see this? You don't have
Ooh.
anything. Oh. Okay.
Oh, didn't you see this?
Oh, you have a heart.
Oh my God! You have to. Yes.
Yeah.
Students trying to catch the teacher on the technicalities there. Quick language check. Cassie is both hand and arm in Estonian sims. Please give me a helping arm in the comments if I'm way off. A full arm of help. Finds the par. And here's Ida for bogey. Yeah, solid. Ida for par. Yep. And here's Julia for par as well. Yep.
Okay, girls, you had some fun on the last hole, breaking some laws. Now we're moving on to some more serious stuff. We have our headmaster here also, so behave. And the question is, in 1687, what English mathematician and physicist wrote the laws of motion? A. Gluten. B. What the? B. Galilei. C. Newton. D. Musk. Are you ready, girls?
Yes.
Show me your answers. And the correct answer is C.
Yes.
Whoever answered correctly can increase the par by 1 stroke, so lucky you.
Julia and Ida Emilia playing this hole as a par 4 thanks to answering correctly on the quiz question on this super tricky long turnover. One of those holes that goes so much right that you kind of need to get a slightly understable backhand driver to flip over and keep pushing right to get far enough over there. Can someone find a putt? Ida seems to have picked the right disc, but burns, and yeah, she'll have 25 to 30 meters. Ida Emilia. Fast disc. Releases it on an Annie. Fights for her. And yeah, fantastic drive by Nesse. Should have a long eagle chance from there. Kristina will have to throw this in for an eagle from here since she did not get the quiz question right. But what a beautiful high soaring line she finds. Might have found the guardian tree there, right outside the circle.
Now we're going to get the eagle and beat Kristian.
Kristina Jurčíková representing Czech, of course, and the town of Novi Jičín, famous as the town of hats due to its world-renowned hat-making industry. For any of you guys with a hat on, let's give a hats off for Kristina's hot start today and for her 2 Czech championships. Ida Lehtomäki. Flips her putter.
What a grip luck.
Probably was some genius thoughts behind that throw. But here's genius. Wow. Almost a par from Kristian. Julia for eagle. Definitely goes for it and is lucky to have some backstop to still have a chance for birdie. Here's Ida for her eagle shot. A ceiling there, it seems like. Oh, goes over the ceiling and
Yeah.
so close to her eagle.
That's looking very good.
And here's Kristina for a birdie. Ida with a long par putt has to settle for bogey. Kristina cleans up, safe par. Julia does not convert on that birdie chance and has a long rebound for par. Looks to be a bogey coming up for Julia. And here's Lehtomäki for the bogey.
Nice.
Ida grabbing strokes on folks and leading right now with Kristina in front of Kristian.
Okay, girls, we're almost done with our test. Hope you're feeling good. We had some eagle putts on the last hole, so I love seeing that. And here's your next question. It's about natural science. What bird is playing a hole 4 under par named after? A. Condor, B. Golden eagle, C. Stork, D. Pelican. You play one hole 4 under par. What's it called? It must be everyday life for you, right?
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, everybody has their answer.
Yes.
Show me your answers. Holy moly, okay. Yes, like I said, it's everyday life for you. That's the correct answer, Condor.
Let's
Wow.
go.
Yes.
I had no idea.
The reward is that if you answer correctly, you can go to the drop zone. Is it okay to eat while in class?
Good question. I'm hungry.
You're an athlete, so you have to eat.
Oh, thank you
Okay,
so
thank
much.
you. Please, like. Is it the same?
If we have the same mind.
Definitely. What are those? What are they with?
Cinnamon buns.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Good job. The only rule is that you have to share. Nothing else.
Okay, that's awesome.
Okay.
All 4 juniors answered correctly, and with that can move past the tricky Mando and throw their first from the drop zone. Kristian gets through, but
I'll be there.
might have a
in the
tricky
drop
spot
zone.
around where the students are throwing from. Right, Ida. Smooth and safe. Maybe a little far. Yeah. She's up there though. Ida Mile going forehand. Goes for the middle gap and advances seemingly up the fairway. Kristina, wow, so casual. Doesn't look like she uses any energy at all. Flies up the fairway. Here's Julia, looking at the left gap. Looks like. Yeah. Can she get a flare? Oh, anti-skips into the rough. And here's Kristian, like a surgeon fish. How she cuts through all their obstacles and finds a way to advance quite a lot up the fairway. I think of the level of the school kids these days.
Very good. Very impressed. Don't have to be strict with them because I feel like they are practicing all the time and they're doing a great job. So, yeah, I'm just happy to be their teacher.
Ida, is that disc stable enough? Does it fight back?
Not the line I tried to, but I'll take it.
Here's Julia. Full power on an overstable driver, and yeah, she'll definitely have a birdie putt. Ida with the tricky backhand flex. Wow. Definitely inside the circle. Not of approval. And here's Kristina. Beautiful cutting line. And oh, almost sits on the green.
Christina, how do you say nice shot in Czech?
Dobrý hod.
Sorry?
Dobrý hod.
Dobrý hod. Dobrý hod.
Is Kristian running this?
I was like trying to make it, but good effort.
Here's the birdie shots from Ida and Ida. Julia for birdie. Another so-called barbecue there on the second to last hole, and we're moving into the final. It's teacher review. Ida has some quiz questions for you for this teacher review. For each question you get wrong, you get a disadvantage.
Okay. I'm not ready though, but okay, let's do it.
Yeah. You can get multiple disadvantages.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I
they
already
stack
feel
up.
like I have them, but you can just give me more. Yeah.
If you get one question wrong, you have to play the entire hole with the disc that we girls decide.
Okay.
If you get two questions wrong, the girls decide where the tee is for you.
Okay.
Within 10 meters of the original.
Oh my god.
If
Yeah,
you get,
okay.
if you get 3 or more wrong, you have to play the entire hole blindfolded.
How many questions are there, first of all? Okay.
Okay, so the first question is, what does Lätt mean in Norwegian and Swedish?
Light. Like light. Like there's milk that's light. Lätt. So I don't know how to like translate it any other way.
What do you think, the headmaster?
Yeah, I think we
There's
have
like
to accept that.
Yeah, we have to
Yeah.
accept. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know who placed first, second, third, and fourth at the 2023 European Junior FPO, the FJ18 division?
You four?
Is that your final answer?
Of course, because you're my best students, and I would be very disappointed if it's not the four of you. So I don't know. The ball is in your court now.
Okay, but who placed first, second, and third?
Let's go randomly like this, starting from here. Yeah, Ida, Christina. Yeah.
Ida won, I came second, Christina third.
I wasn't even there.
She wasn't even there. And
That's too bad.
Elisabetta Christina was fourth.
Okay. Well, you would have won if you just would have been there, but okay.
Question number 3. Which of us girls is a reigning FPO national champion?
You.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That is actually a trick question because there are 2. Which
Not-
of us
not
girls
which one.
is a reigning FPO national
But you are.
I am.
Yes. And then Christina.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
are.
are.
Okay, so she gets that one right.
She gets a half point on that, maybe.
point.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think that counts.
entire point.
So maybe 5 meters instead of 10 then, or something. Yeah.
It's the correct answer. I answered correctly.
Question number 4. Which of these girls had her first 8-year win June 2023?
Well, it's one of you guys, you two. Because I would assume that you don't play too many 8 years, and you're too young.
I wouldn't even know the answer of this one.
Yeah. But you could be, like, not knowingly win. Well, let's go with you. Ida,
That's the
Emilia.
wrong answer.
What? Then it's you.
Yeah. It's Julia.
It's you. What? You weren't in the European Junior competition, but you won an 8 here 2 years ago. That does not make any sense.
She won the FJ18 Swedish Nationals.
And it's an 8 tier.
Yeah.
I assumed it's like lower tier.
Yeah.
In here?
Yes.
And then put a marker like
Inside
all the way there.
10 meters.
Easily.
I don't know what I have done to
deserve this. They're way too good.
I say we go for this or a putter or some sort.
I would say this one.
Yeah, okay. This one.
Okay.
Kristian has been put in a tough spot here and forced to throw what might be the most overstable driver in her bag. She does get quite a ways up the fairway before finding the rough though, but looks like a bogey at best, and I'm not sure that's enough if she wants to beat Ida, Emilia and Kristina. This is a proper battle. Not quite a war maybe, but something like the Kettle War of 1784 maybe, when the Dutch kingdom and the Roman Empire had a short naval battle and the only casualty was a kettle full of soup that got hit by a cannonball, and that was the only shot that was fired. Still a war though, like this battle at Alle Stenar. And here's Kristina, has a chance to win this whole thing. And it sneaks through. Julia, can it get through? No, kicks hard left. It's hard to play this hole without challenging trees on either left or right side here. But yeah, she did challenge that tree like it was a spotter at the European Championships last summer. Julia Fors, our local, has not traveled far for this. From Kungsbacka in Halland County, Sweden. A place known for notable athletes like Bengt Andersson, Jonny Andersson, Hasse Jeppsson, bronze medalist from the 1950s FIFA World Cup, and Fridolina Rolfö, representing Manchester United and the Swedish national team. But most famous of all, Julia Fors, and of course the Mario statue in Kungsbacka. And here's Kristina. Can't find a way to the basket. Opening up a door for Kristian maybe with a hero putt. Or can she find a par from here? No. Somehow Kristian has found this putt, long putt for par. And there it is, long live Queen Kristian, still the queen of European disc golf, even though she won't be touring as a player in 2026. North Korea figured that out. Did you know that Kim Il-sung, Kim Jong-un's grandfather, who died in 1994, still legally is head of state in North Korea? Long live Kristian, queen of European disc golf. And here's Ida for the win. Splashes out. Miss Congeniality won't have the win by herself. Shares it with both Kristina and Kristian. Solid putt from Julia to finish her round. And here's for Kristina for total of par. Ida Emilia, par as well.
You guys should have played for my tee pad. Like it was way easier. It was? It was way easier. That's why I got par. Okay girls, we're done with the round. So let's meet up at the landing zone so I can give you your evaluation.
And while the students head over to the landing zone, it's time for your pop quiz. It's going to be quick, so be ready with your pause button. Did you get it? If you did, put your answers in the comments below and you might win some discs from the OTB Europe shop. Class dismissed. See you all at Alle Open in the first weekend of July.
Okay girls, thank you for letting me be your substitute teacher. I had a very fun day with you. You all did amazing, and to remember this day by, I give you some diplomas with a grade A+. First up, Ida Emilia.
Aww.
Good job.
Thank you.
Next, Julia. Woo! Congrats. Good job. Next up, Kristina. Very well done.
Thank you.
And last but not least, Ida. Great job. Thank you, girls.
I had an amazing time.
Me too. Thank you so much for being part of our School of Disc Golf, and see you on tour.